Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey there. Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday. I am on my way. I told you 6:30-ish. I am about on my way. Well, good morning. We got a lot to cover today on this happy, fun Friday. All right, let's get this ball rolling. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is early morning crafts and coffee with Lori. And good morning. Happy Friday. It's Fun Friday today. And I can tell you we got some fun stuff today. My name is Lori Brown. This is Early Morning Crafts and Coffee with Lori. Welcome, welcome. I am here about 6-ish every morning, Monday through Friday. And what I do is I enter my happy place where I do crafts. I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent distributor, and I do these crafts, these beautiful cards, and more, just from the ground up. And I use the Stampin' Up! Products to demonstrate these beautiful cards. I call it creating, crafting with a purpose, and with each and every purpose, the meaning behind putting the love, the time, my quiet space, my happy space in each of these projects is to bless someone else, to make someone else smile, to put a smile on someone else's face. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to dig, we're going to dig deep, deep, deep down and to the paper pumpkin, September paper pumpkin. Today is the last day. We're going to wrap it up. We did some good things and alternatives, variations, alterations, all that with this month's paper pumpkin. And it was so much to work with. We had so much to work with this month. And I can tell you, I'm pretty pleased being a newbie getting this done. So now today, our paper pumpkin is, I promise, 2 3D projects, right? And so now what seems that should be easy, it's a challenge, okay? For me anyway. I have to do a whole lot more, but I promised myself that I was going to dive into it because I love them so much. They are so nice. They are extremely beautiful and nice. So I just want to be able to tackle them, just dive right in and do it. The good thing about diving into something that you're not used to doing is you learn a lot of mistakes, and then you learn from those mistakes, which make you better, right? Right. Well, I hope today the morning is going well. I pray that all is good, and we are going to just dive right into our paper products. We're going to finish up the roundup this week. And by the way, did you get your coffee? It's Early Morning Crafts and Coffee with Lori, and I got my first sip right now. Oh, and it's hot. It's hot. What is your morning beverage? What do you choose to start the day out with? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, let's get started. We're going to dive right into these projects. I'm doing 2. So the first one is a little easy, but it's a little challenging at the same time. So let's go on and dive right on in, and let's get started. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so today we have a gift box with some goodies. Okay, I'm going to put this together from the inside box, and look how this works. You just kind of slide it out, and okay, comes right out, and then you have your goodies in there, right? Nice goodies. Okay, so this is a box that we're going to be working on today. Grateful for you. I am so grateful for you. Look at that. Okay. Now, remember, this is using items from the paper pumpkin and more. I started with a lot of the items that we have from the paper pumpkin right here. from this one, and then a few of the other things that I added. So we're going to put this one together today. And then look at this. Looky. This is a nice little mini notebook, composition book that we're going to change into using the actual items that come from our September paper pumpkin. We're going to put those in here today as well. See that? Now, this one was a bit of a challenge for me. A bit of a challenge, but we are going to nail it on this Fun Friday because it's fun. It was really fun. And then I got the gold rope that's going to go over. So these are the two items that we're going to be working on today. I am so excited about it, so we're going to hop into it. Then we're going to close and wrap up the whole Paper Pumpkin Week for September. And then next week, I want you to know, next week is some more fun crafts. We're going to get into cards and building up our skills a little better next week. But I just want to let you know that if you would like to be a crafter and come craft with me and we do this thing together, just let me know. We're going to come together and do it. All right. So the first one we're going to work with, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one last. So we're going to put this over here. This is going to be the first one that we work with. And here we go. Now, all I did was took one of these composition books. They come in 3. Now, this one's a bit bigger than these. These are really small. They're just 8.5 by 3/4. Okay, and this one had 120. And actually, I was wondering if this one was a type. No, it's the exact same size. This one just has more paper, thicker paper in it. It has like 80 sheets in this one compared to 80 sheets in this one compared to the 60 sheets, which means this spine here, the measurement is going to change a little bit for me to get that on. So that's what we got here. So we got our 3 composition books over here, which we are going to change. Now, so let's get started with that. Put this over here and over here. All right. Put that over here. All right. Now, what we got is I did prepare this, and it's just kind of like a 1/2 inch, and this is like less than 1/4 right here, the spine in the middle, okay, which is what we're going to put on here. I made it, I tried to make it a tiny bit bigger because on my first project, it was a little too short, and I could see, I'm going to show you, it was a little too short, and I could see the, okay, yeah, like there. And I could see the actual book, a little bit on the end. So that was a little disheartening, okay? And then we have our cover pieces. Remember, this is from our Paper Pumpkin product right here. And all we did was turn over the top. All right, for that. So we're going to put that over there. We're going to be using that. I am, grateful for you, is what we're going to use, the sentiment we're going to use today for both items. This could be, there was one that I seen that had just a note on here, but I did not have that sentiment, so we're going to go with that. And we're just going to accent it on the ends with that gold, okay? All right, so we're going to accent it on the ends with gold, okay? And I actually stamped this one out, okay? So we're doing a little bit of what's in Paper Pumpkin and a little bit of what I had in stock. Now, this one right here, this paper right here came from Wonderful World, I believe. A designer series, okay? And this is what we're going to use because this is the paper I had. Remember, we want to use what we got, okay? And I am I'm learning. I'm very, very good at plugging in where I don't have, okay? And, of course, because of the projects we did this week, and how the paper coffee film was structured this week. There wasn't too much designer paper, and the paper I did use, like for this card here. Remember this paper I used for this card here? This one came from the inside of the envelope. Okay, we just reused the beautiful print that was on the inside of the envelope. So with that being said, I had to come up with one that would I had enough to cover this the booklet here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this out, and I'm going to cut it out at 4.5 and 3. I mean 4.5 and 2 5/8. I'm going to cut it on each side a little bit more than that because, yeah, I want to make sure I cover the whole thing. Because on the original one, I came short. I came just a tiny bit short here. I'm not sure what happened here. I don't know if it's the size of the booklet. All right. And right here, I came just a tiny bit short there. You can't see it too much, but you can. I just don't want to see it at all. All right. So let me grab our. Let me move this over out the way. I do not want to mess up any of our precious ingredients, cutouts, and all that fun stuff that we have going on. Okay? So what is the plan for this weekend? I tell you what, I am ready, woohoo, for the weekend. Okay, this paper was 12 by 12, so we're going to cut this in half. We're going to do this by 6, yes. All right, so that we have enough. So one side we know is 4.5, right? So that's 4.5, and I'm just going to slide it over just a little bit more. Give us just a little bit more. Make sure it's nice and even. I've learned that if it's not nice and even, when you go to put it on there, it'll be off. It'll be off. I'm like, what in the world? So this is 4.5, and I'm just going to go over another bit, just a little bit. Okay, this is one side. Okay, now the other side was 2 5/8. So we got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to take it over a bit more. Okay, just a bit more. I'm all right with cutting the sides off if I need to. Okay. All right, so that's one. Okay. And then for the back side, let's see if I have enough. It was 2 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I went over 2 more. Okay, so that's our front and our back cover. Okay, so let me put this over here, out the way there. So we got that one and that one. Okay, front and back cover. Now let's get this party rolling. Today is a lot of glue, no stamping, no cutting out. Well, when I say cut out, no cutting out any dies. I did maybe one. Everything else is just let it rip. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the spine over here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue. And we are going to, hold on, I need something to work on. Hold on 1 second for me. Let's do, this is like a cardboard, isn't it? Now, hold on. I always need a little something to work on because I don't like to get stuff everywhere. You know what I mean? All right, let's put this back over here. I guess we'll be okay for right now. I can't find my little. So anyway, it's Friday. We're getting ready for the weekend. And it is, I got to tell you, it is officially autumn tomorrow. On my calendar, it says the 23rd. The 23rd is our day. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue here on this side. Okay, and I'm just going to line it up right here. The spine on here. Let's see if we got this covering just right. I need it to cover just right. Now I'm going to bend this around. And even this one looks to be a little bit short. Okay, you see that? Now you see just a little bit short, but I think I can make that up with my specialty paper. Yeah. You see. Okay, so where it's a little bit short on this end, I think I can make it up with my specialty paper. If not, what I'll do is I'll use the rope to try and cover that up, okay? All right, so now let's just go on and put our glue on this side, okay? And we're going to lay this down just like this. We're going to hold it a second, make sure it's sticky. All right. So that is the spine, okay? And let's see how our sides did. Okay, we want to line it up as close to the end as possible. Now this is off just a tiny bit, So my thought is, let's see if my trusty little clips will allow me to clip it off just to line it up. Okay, I think it's working. It is working. Just clip it just enough to line it on the ends. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now it's lined up perfectly. Okay. Now, like I said, this is only doing something like this, like a notebook, is very, very brand new for me. And see, yeah, it's off just by a little bit. See that? It's off by a little bit. All right, now let's see about the back side. The back side is off by a little bit. You see that? Challenge. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this away because this is always can be used. And I'm going to take this sheet right here and we are going to make it bigger. All right. Okay, here we go. So okay. So the 4.5 works. Okay. I did 4.5. Oh no, I think I cut that 4.5 already, didn't I? 4.5. No, not yet. Okay, so we're going to cut this at 4.5, and I went over 2. 1, 2. Okay. All right. And then I did 2 3/8, 5/8. Okay, so we did 2. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I went over here, and I'm going to bring it all the way over, a little bit more over here. I think that should cover it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes, that covers it enough on that side, and boom, on this side. Okay, so that's good. So we're going to cut one more. So that is 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did it all the way 3, a little more than almost 3. Okay. Remember, our designer series always have two sides to it. This is a pretty side. I'm gonna be doing a lot more with purple. Purple is my favorite color. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more with purple. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move these two over to the side, these little scraps I have. We're gonna put them over here for a later date. All right, now we're going to cover these up, and then we're going to finish this one up. Okay, this one fits perfectly on this side because I needed to make up for that where this spine was a little short. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cover this with some glue here. Okay. Now I told you about them bows. Woo! Me and tying bows is going to be my biggest challenge. But I do know all I have to do is, let's make sure this lines up right here. All I have to do is just sit down and take the time to practice. You know how we tell the kids, practice, practice, practice. If you want to do something, you want to be good at something, all you need to do is just practice, right? So that is what I just really, really have to do. All right. So now we got this one looking very nice. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. You see how it's over? I'm gonna take my trusty snips, and we're going to just cut this just right against the booklet. Okay, to give it a shape all the way around, so it'll be lined up perfectly. Okay, okay, perfect. See how that lines up? Now we're going to do this side here. Okay, and just line it up. Okay, and don't want to. Okay, we can do it just a tiny smidgen more. Smidgen more, because we want it to be nice and even too. Okay, all right, nice. And then we're just going to roll it around, cut this around this corner. You know what? They call this a fussy cut. That's the first time I ever heard of fussy cut. Got it. Nice. Yeah, so they call it fussy cut. Look how that's turning out nicely. Right? Now this, just a little bit more because we want it to line up. And when we give something to someone, we want it to look nice as we possibly can. I know there's some items I have a little issue with, but because it's just challenging to me. But I keep working with it and I get it. I tell you, I'm going to get it. All right, so that side is done. So now we're going to do this side over here. Okay, see? Yes. All right. And we're just going to cover this side up. Glue this down. And I did hear that making these would be so nice to do for craft shows. You can do them all kinds of ways. You can do them for the Christmas holiday coming up, Thanksgiving, fall, and because I'm thinking about doing my first craft show soon. Haven't set the date and the location yet, but I've been looking around a little bit because I would love to do that and get out and meet people and share some of what I'm doing because it's interesting that later in life I kind of come to really, really enjoying. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm fussy cutting around the edge of the booklet so that it would be a nice, even. It's better to have too much than not enough, if you know what I mean. Uh-oh. We'll make sure I didn't cut too much on the back end. Okay, and then we're just going to... Okay, you see how I'm just snipping that off like that? And I'm going to do around the curve, okay? And then we're just going to make sure this end is nice. We want to make sure it's nice and even and smooth. Okay, that feels pretty good. Okay. All right, there we have it. Looks pretty good. This one was snipped a tiny bit more than I would have liked it to be. See right there, just a tiny bit. But I think I can get away with that one compared. And then up here at top, okay, not too bad. All right, what you think so far, everyone? I think it's doing pretty good. Write in the comments. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, now this is the part I told you that always been my challenge. And these are, whether it's a thin one, whether it's, no, I gotta admit, I probably do my bows a little better with the thicker ones than I do with this one. So this is just the twine. I'm going to pull this, make it straighter. I might be able to work with it a little better because it was all twisty all over the place. And because this is so thin, I'm going to wrap it twice. Okay. I got to make sure I'm doing it the right way. Yeah. Okay. I am known for I am really known for doing things backwards and upside down. I did that this week with our paper pumpkin with the gift bag. That was crazy, right? I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So we did this twice, and that should line up right here. Nice. Okay. And I want to tie my bow closer to the top here. Yep. I want to tie my bow a little closer to the top. Okay. We want to line this up. All right. And I think this is about enough right here. Okay. Give myself plenty of working room. Okay. Put this back over here out the way. Now, right up here is where I am going to tie my bow. Okay. All right. So right here, and I'm going to pull this up right here. And I'm going to pull this through like so. All right, and let's put this right here and pull this through like so. And then I'm just going to tie a bow just like I tie my shoelaces, okay? And I'm going to just pull it, okay? And let's see how that looks. I'm going to make it as cute as I possibly can, okay? I think that looks good. And I just kind of want to make sure the double rope is kind of like right here on the, right there on the, okay. There we go. And then I'm going to take the scissors and just see if I can get this to kind of blend down a little more. Oh, you see how that pulled it? I need to pull this a little tighter so that this bow don't come loose. Okay, so we got it. I tell you, it's the little things that make me happy. Okay, and then we're going to cut some of this off. We don't need it too long here. I'm going to cut all this off here, and that is good enough. And then what I'm going to do is just to kind of lay this down a little bit better. Okay. I am going to put a glue dot right here to see if I can get both of those to lay down a little better. But the bow is pretty nice. I am happy with that bow. Okay. Let me So anyway, yes, tomorrow is our first day of fall, and I can tell you I am happy, happy, happy about it. I have been the past couple weeks doing so many beautiful fall items. Okay, so there's our bowl, and it looks beautiful. It even looks a little, oh, let me slide it over to the line though. I need this to stay right on these two to kind of stay together on here. See, I want them closer to where these two meet. Yeah, right here. That's better. Okay, so there's our bow. Looks really nice. Now what we're going to do is remember these beautiful cutouts that we look like I dinged it a little bit. That we used. We used these beautiful gold flowers here, leaves, and then we got on top of it, we just turned it over. I had the hardest time trying to figure out how to do this one. And then I realized all I had to do was turn it over so that you can maximize the use of each and every item you get in your paper pumpkin, right? I'm still laughing at myself because it took me so long to figure out, well, how do I get this one on top of that one? It took me a long time to do that. Okay, so we're going to just kind of push this. Okay, I'm going to pull this right in here. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to cut these ends off if I remember correctly. I'm going to cut these ends off so it can lay flat up there. Nice and even right in here like that. But first, let me glue this down a little bit. All right, I think this is a good spot here. All right. And I am going to glue this one right on top. And when you're working with a surface that's kind of shiny and slippery, we're going to hold that just for a second to make sure it sticks. We don't want it coming loose at any time, okay? All right. Now that we got this on here, you see that? So that's good. And then I think maybe this is a good spot too. We're going to put it on this end to put just a little more glue to maybe stick this together right here. Okay, we're going to hold that there for a second. Just so that this don't come up. We want to keep it together. Okay, that looks great. Now we're going to slide this right under here. All right. We're going to slide this under here, under the bowl, but on top of it, kind of. Right in here. So that it'll lay down. And I want it to kind of go in between both and underneath our little rope here. Just to give it a cute little look. More of that 3D look, I call it. See, you got some on top. And this one, hold on, let me pull this out. Okay. And pull this one out like that. And this one like that. I think that's nice, just like that. Okay. So with that in mind, we're going to put it just like that. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this little square right here. Okay, I'm going to cut this nice and thin. And I'm going to put just a little glue right here on the end here. Just enough. Right on the end so I can slide it right. So I can slide it right under here. So I can glue it down a little bit. See that? Slide it under there. And maybe under here. Just enough to keep it in place. Okay. See that? We got it in place. Look at there. I think that is very, very cute. All right. And now we're going to put the sentiment on. Just kind of like that. We're going to put the sentiment on here. Okay. And our sentiment that we're going to put is, I'm grateful for you. I am so grateful. I am truly grateful that you are in my life. Nice, huh? Okay, I'm going to cut this a little bit more on the angle. Okay. And I'm just going to glue this right on top just to give it just another little bit of an accent. Okay. Right here. All right. So I'm put a little glue right at the top of here. Just enough. Not too much. You never want to put too much glue on here where it's going to buckle. You know what I mean? I hope everyone's doing well. I know that a lot of families are impacted in our area with the strike that's going on. And I'm just staying prayerful for everyone that everything works out for the best for everyone. That's kind of like me. I want everyone to be blessed, okay, in these scenarios. All right. And then, so we got that one there. See, it's just above and just a little bit. All right. So now I'm going to take and cut. I'm going to make this flush right on the end, line up right on the end there. That's good. Okay. And then I am going to put this right in here. How did I do that? I think I did it something like, okay, I pulled it. Okay, that's the sticky one. I think I pulled it in between, like somewhere like this. I'm going to put it all the way in. Okay, all right, pull that down. Somewhere about here. All right. I think I was down just a little more down and up. We're going to put our sentiment right in between here. Okay. Maybe about right. Okay. I am grateful for you. Okay. I'm going to put this right on top, you guys. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I did the first one. And then, okay, we're just going to put this right on top. Let me put this on the dimensionals because we got to get to our gift box. Ooh. I think I work with them a little bit better, I think. Here. All right. And we're going to do one here. I think it's good. Okay. So everything that I'm using, pretty much everything I'm using is from the paper pumpkin for September. I use the dimensionals that came with paper pumpkin. All right. The gold, all of this came with the paper pumpkin, except for my twine. Okay. I am grateful for you. And you know what? I could have put it down here. I'm grateful for you too. But I kind of wanted it on the top. I am grateful for you. So there we have it. We got this one done. This is the one we did yesterday. I had the gold on top versus I had the gold on top for this one. See, versus it on the back side. My bow is curling. I'm gonna squeeze that a little bit. I really like my bow, this bow better. Matter of fact, I could probably put this down under here a little bit. Okay. Come on. You can lay you down a little bit more under there. Okay. Keep that. All right. So here is, I am grateful for you, a notebook. Now this can be used, you know, you can put your passwords in here. I know we're so electronic, we put our passwords in here, but you know what? I think we still need to be able to have a hard copy of phone numbers and addresses, because I can tell you, if I had to remember phone numbers. Now growing up, remember, we knew everybody's phone number. We knew everybody's address. But now, ooh, if we had to do it without our gadgets, that is something. Ain't that something? Well, anyway, this is something very nice that you can give. Tell them I'm grateful for you, and this is for you. You could use it for your passwords. You could use it to keep up with some notes, and just keep it on you in case the electronic go down, you lose your phone. I know someone very close to me, my brother, who lost his phone. Everything was in that phone, and recovering, trying to remember everything. It's just it was really, really hard. So this is a great product for that. All right, now let's hop right into our next one, and I'm gonna work through this one pretty fast. Okay, so this is my first gift box. My first gift box, and look at that bowl. Boy, oh boy. Didn't I say starting today the Lori Brown way, doing it the Lori Brown way? This is definitely a Lori Brown way, because I know, look, I know my sponsor would be like, Julie, she'd be like, what kind of bow is that? Oh, just gotta laugh at her. She is so much fun. Okay, so let's get started with this. Okay, so here we go. This is the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of our box. This part right here. Okay, so let's get started with that. This is measured at, I believe I'm a little better at figuring this one out. I believe. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Yum, yum. Okay, let me put this over here out the way. Out the way, out the way, out the way. Give me some room to work. All right, now let's get this started. Okay, so we are going to score. Let's see. So it's 11. Okay, this is our 11. Yep. So this is 11 by 7 3/4. So we want to open this one up so that we can get our. Okay, I just like to double check. This is 11. 11. And what we want to do is we want to cut this at 7. Okay, 7 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 7 3/4. Okay, so we cut that off at 7 3/4. Okay, the next thing we want to do, we want to score it, the bottom on the box. We're going to score it at 1.5. We're going to score it at 1.5 and 3 on all sides. Okay, so we're going to start here. We're going to do 1.5. Okay, let me make sure this, here, I can put this back. Make sure this is nice and flat. Okay, so we're going to do 1.5 right here. Okay, 1.5. Okay, score it 1.5. And then we're going to slide over to 3. And we're going to score it right at, let's score it right at 3. Okay, and I think I'm just right at 3. Okay, and then we're going to turn it Okay. And we're going to do 1.5. Okay. This is what I call Fun Friday. Isn't this fun? 1.5 by 3. Slide it over to 3, and we're going to score it on 3. Nice. We're going to turn it to the other side. And what we're doing is we're putting together, we're scoring the box of our gift box, the bottom half. We're going to do 1.5. Okay. 1.5. Slide it over to 3. 3. And one more time. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to do, make it nice and flat. We're going to do 1.5, and we're going to slide it into 3. Now, I think I did that right. 1.5. Okay, good. Now that we got all of those, we're getting ready to fussy cut. Getting ready to fussy cut. Now, we are going to, you see how we got all the squares on here? Okay, can you see the squares? Let me go right here. See how it's scored. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut 2 and 3 on each side. Okay, so we're going to cut on this side. We're going to cut this down 2 squares off. Okay, all right. I'm going to cut this one off, this side off like this. Okay, let me just get it all the way, because we got to make our little tags. Okay, pull this off. All right. Then we're going to cut the 3rd square off right here. Okay. Okay. We're going to cut this. Actually, we're going to cut this all the way down. I think. Let me see. Square. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to cut these 2 off here on this side. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay, put that over here. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. When I'm going through, I'm going to use the bone folder to just make sure that I am getting all my creases, because it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. All right, we're going to put this now. This is the very first time I'm doing this, and I'm kind of excited I am doing this, but I want to make sure it comes out right. The first time it came out beautiful. I just want to make sure. Okay, I'm going to fold this over here too. I want to cut it wrong. And I think, is that it? Okay, good. So, all right, so we're going to cut this one down. Okay, now. Okay, yep. Okay, cut these 2 off. Okay. And then we're going to cut this one. and cut that one. All right. Then we're going to do the last corner over here. Cut this down here. Boom. And cut this one off here. All right. And then we're going to cut this one. Right. All right. Now, so what's going to happen is we're going to be bringing this here. Oh, sorry. We got to make our tags here. Okay. That's one. And what I'm making is our little tags on the end. Two. Cut this one down like this. We're just going to just cut at a little angle on the inside because this is like our little tag, and pull this one off here. Okay, and then we're going to just at an angle cut all the way down to the fold. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. And cut this at an angle. All right, and cut this at an angle. Now I can tell you guys that when I did this the first time, it seemed like it was different. Oh, wrong way. Let's do it this way. No, seriously. So we're going to go through, and I think I got it right. This is what I call Fun Friday for sure. So, okay, we're going to do it like this. So basically, we're going to bring these in like this. This one will go in like this on this side. And it looks like I have to, this side right here has to be cut just a little bit more. Let's see where I'm having a problem in. It should just fold right over nice and even, which means I just need to cut this a little bit more on the angle. Okay, so we're going to cut this just a tiny bit more on the angle like that. All right. Okay, now we're going to take this in. This goes out. And this is going to come over in like this on this end. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to do the same. And then this is going to come down like this. Okay. And then this is going to come in like this. And down like this. Okay. Just like so. Okay. Here and here. Now we don't want anything bulky, right? So I'm going to, wherever it's giving me a little resistance, I am going to go through and I am going to, first of all, let's make this nice and smooth and even. Okay, cut this off. And then I'm going to snip just a little bit of this off on the top because it is not laying as smooth as I would like it to. Okay, so here we go. This. Okay. Okay, so all of this, so I'm going to glue this tip here because we're going to pull this down. And I'm going to glue this in over here. And I'm going to bring this in like that. And pull this Pull this over like that. And this is going to come through and lay like that. Okay. So that's one side of our box there. Okay. And we want to make sure it lays nice and neat. I'm going to hold it on this side. Now, I'm going to go back and watch this again, but I can tell you, I got this strange feeling like I missed something along the way. Okay, and we're going to take this one over, pull these two together, and pull this down just like that. And look how I'm pulling these two together like that. Okay, and then we're just going to glue the sides down. Get this. That's one side. Make sure we get this glued down nice and neat. I'm going to fold this on over like so. Okay, and we're going to pull it down just like that. Okay, going to do the same on this end. Starting the day the Lori Brown way. Again, I be reminded myself that when I am that when I'm pulling these together, I'm putting glue on them. I always have to remind myself to not put too much glue on it so that it doesn't. Now, all I'm doing is laying, making sure this is squared off and laid down nice and neat. Okay, each side is glued down and the ends are nice and crisp and sharp. Okay. And see the tip, that can go right in there in the edges in the tip of there, that folded part right there. And this could be a little better. All right, so that is our bottom part. All right, we're almost done. Okay, now this is going to be our top. Okay, see, this is our top part right here. And all we're going to do is we're going to make it like a sleeve, okay, that you put in. Instead of taking it off, put it on, it's going to be a sleeve that we put it in. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, the measurement for the bottom, okay, is we are going to score it at 3 different spots. Move this over. Okay. So. All right. And just this side. We're going to score this at, okay, this should be, okay, we're going to make sure it's the same size. We're going to do this at 7.5, okay? All right, at 7. Okay, now we're going to do it right at 7. Hold on just a minute. I want to make sure I got it. This is 5. Right at 5. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to cut this right at 5 here. Just a tiny bit more. Right at 5. Okay. And then this side is going to be at 2 2 5/8. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I want to make sure that's right. All right. 7. Okay, 7. Okay, this is 7. Could be a bit bigger. 7. Should be right at 7. Okay, 7 and 5/4. 5 and 1/4 here. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to score it so that we'll be able to fold it around the box, okay? Thank you for sticking on with me as I figure this out. You know, making crafts is all about taking your time, making sure it's right. I know, practice, 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 but that's what Lori's crafting journey is all about. Yep. It's all about learning how to do this thing together. All right, so now we're going to score it at 3/4. Okay, 3/4. So that'll be 1. Let's see, 1/4, 2, 3/4. Okay, that's our first score, and then 2 5/8. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. And then we're going to score it at 4 1/8. There we go. 4 1/8. Okay. And then the final one we're going to do is we're going to score it at 6. Okay, let's do that again. Did that on the wrong side. Okay, so this is 7. This is 7. Just short of 7. 7. Okay. All right. Now let's do it again. We're going to score it at, okay, we're going to score it at 3/4. 1, 2, 3/4 here. Okay. Gotta make sure it's straight. And then we're going to score it at 2 5/8. 2, 1, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 2 5/8. Then we're going to score it at 4 1/8. 4 1/8. Okay, 4 1/8. 2 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, here we go. 2 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 5/8. Okay. And 4 1/8. 4 1/8. 1. 1. Okay. And then finally, the last one is 4 1/8. 16. 4 1/8. And then the last one is just 6. So we're going to come all the way down here and do 6. All right, got it. I promise you the ending should be a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to fold these. Where is my over. Here it is. Gonna fold this. All right, gonna fold this. And then we're gonna fold this one. Okay, I think we got it all. Okay, and then we're just going to take this. Okay. All right. And we are going to glue it just like so. All right. So this is going to fit around here, just like this. See? All right. All right. There we have it. And now we're going to, not too snug, I can't get it out. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this in here. All right on the very end. Okay. I'm going to glue this right on the very end here. Okay, I'm taking the glue and I'm running through it right across here. Okay, and then we're going to, I somehow feel like it, well, I'm doing it a little bit off here. That's how I feel. Feel like yesterday I had it a little bit better, but that's okay. We're going to keep it moving. Okay. All right. Now, make sure it's big enough. Get our box in here. There we go. There we go. We got it. Now, I can't tell you, this should be on the bottom. So something is off with the measurement somewhere, but that's okay. We got this part going pretty good. All right. Now what we're going to do is this one is already measured. This is going to be our DSP that's going to fit right in the center here. Okay. All right. Snug. Right in the center here. And I already have it scored right there at 1/2 inch. Okay. And we're going to glue this on the bottom. All right. Okay. And we're going to stick this like, I think we wanted to do it on this end. Yep. We're going to do it on this end so it will meet all the way around. Okay. So we're going to put this right here, centered pretty much in the center of the box. And we're just going to crease it with our fingers right here. Pull it all the way around. Okay. And we're just going to crease it with our fingers and all the way around and crease it with our fingers. Okay, we got it. And then we're just going to glue this end down. All right, come on, let's give me some more. Oh, there it is. Give me some love here. All right, now we're just going to crease it, wrap it right around, and we're going to seal it. Just like that. Okay. Okay. All right, this could be, okay, this could be a little bit tighter. You know what? I'm going to give it just a little added, just to make sure we got this down pat. Okay, just a little bit of some tear and tape. Okay, I'm going to put right here on this side of our box. Just to give a second reinforcement because all right, we're going to pull this off here on this end. There we go. We got it. And I'm going to pull this off. Okay. Now we're going to pour it all together. Okay. Now we got it. And I'm going to work with getting that cut off there. Okay. Snip that end off. I'm going to snip that end off. Okay. We're going to snip those ends off. All right. So anyway, we know that tomorrow is going to be the first day of fall. What are your plans? I am definitely going to be at a cider mill somewhere tomorrow. I'm going to try and get some pictures to put up too. Me and the kids. Okay. So we got our box. It fits nice and snug. Okay. Now we're just going to do our top. Let's get our little gold. We got some more of our little gold string on here. And we're going to pull this off. Oh, we're going to pull this off and we're going to wrap this around. I'm going to do my bow again. All right. So we're going to pull this. I think I wrapped. Did I wrap this one? Yep. We're going to wrap this once right here. Okay. This is a little twisted. A little bit. Not sure how I did that. But we got it. We got enough to tie a bow. And we're going to put our bow right around here. Okay. All right. I think this is plenty to tie our bow. All right. Then we're going to do the top right around here, like so. Now, as we come to a close with this, I just want to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed our September paper pumpkin. I tell you, it is a treat, our paper pumpkin for this month. Okay. Okay, there's our lower bow. And we're going to pull this one in. And we're going to pull this one in like that. Okay. Oh, not that much. We want a nice, you can tell it's a bowl. All right, let's turn this around like that. Let's pull this down a little bit. This, I'd be glad to use some ribbon that makes really great bows. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're going to clip these two off on the ends here. Okay. All right. Here's my bow. Okay. Tying the bow the Lori Brown way. It's just doing its own thing, y'all. That's all I can say. Me and these bows. Okay. Well, that's good enough. I think I spent more time on the bows and my measurements today than I ever have since I got started. All right, now let's go in and get these done. Okay, we got this one already taped up. We're going to put that one right about here. Okay. And I am going to just kind of glue this one down. Okay. Thank you for coming along with me on this paper pumpkin journey for this week. It has been truly amazing. We got to put this one right here. It has been a great week. Now we're going to put our sentiment right on top. This time I'm going to have it gold. Let's see. We're going to have this sit right over here like this. So let me put this on. I'm just gluing down our sentiment here. We're going to put it. We're going to have going to center it just where just want to give it a little bit of a backdrop here. And I'm just going to hold it right here and clean this off. That glue off of there. And hold it just for a second. Okay. And I think we got this sealed pretty good. All right. And let's see, we're going to put it right about in here. It's right here. That's good. I am grateful for you. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm sure we can find somebody somewhere that we are grateful for, right? I'm sure of it. That we can give them a few of our chocolates. Just something, a little something sweet. Just a little something, something. All right. And then we're going to put this on dimensionals. And look, I still have plenty of these left over after I used it. The whole project, right? The whole project. And I still got some left over. Nice. Very, very nice. So we're going to take this off here and here. Okay. And then we're going to slide. Uh-oh. I'm making a mess now. Hold on just a second. Gotta get these off my fingers. Sticky, sticky. I love the baby wipes. These baby wipes get your fingers so unsticky, so fast. And not only that, it gets the ink off pretty good too. Okay, we're wrapping it up. And we're going to slide this right here. But I want it to be on the box. Don't want it to come off the box, but right on the box there. Now, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let me just make sure I don't have no ink. That'll dry. Okay, now, and then I'm just going to put let me get my chocolates out. We're going to put this one in, this one in. They do have a pack where you can just slide the whole pack in. Okay, so I'll put that one in first. Okay, put that one in here. And put that one right here. Fit perfectly in there. And then we're just going to slide it up and slide it in. Wow, you guys, thank you. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right. We got through our two beautiful, beautiful paper pumpkin variations. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. So we got these two and we got these two. Nice. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful project. Thank you for coming along with me on this. Look at there. Very, very nice. All right. So let's close this thing out today. Thank you so much for being with me this week. I'm going to switch over so I can say goodbye. And let's switch over here. All right. Well, thank you for being with me today. You can see this was a challenging, fun-filled paper pumpkin. I mean, I went out of my comfort zone and I did 2 new items, crafted 2 new items that I've never done before. And they came out pretty darn good, I would say. Okay. We used all our paper pumpkin. You know that is definitely a tongue twister. Paper pumpkin. Say that 5 times. But anyway, this was a nice journey this week. We came a long way this week. We did a lot with our paper pumpkin. And just to round things off, I want to tell you, just to round things off, I just want to tell you that that I wanted to show one more time. I'm going to switch over one more time just to show you everything that we done this week with our paper pumpkin. Okay. Okay. So we got this. This is our alternative. Okay. But we started. This is what actually came in the kit. We had this beautiful card with love and gratitude, which is the name of our September paper pumpkin. And then we had these 2 items right here. Okay. Which is the gift bag. This now was my first 3D project, you know, a project that I done that wasn't a card. Okay, we did a smaller card than I'm used to, and we did this. Absolutely beautiful. Then we came back and I did the alternatives that was in the book, okay, that they suggested that we do. And it was that one, it was this one, and it was another gift bag. Okay. So this is all the items that we worked on this week. We started with this one here, this one. Okay. Thank you with love and gratitude. Grateful for you. And then we did this one. This was a fun one, right? Where I went back to my regular size cards I use. And then we have two gift bags, the pretty gift bags. Okay. This was an alternative I did. And it got the little, it's big. It's a big bag. Plenty, plenty, plenty with tissue paper. We used a lot of Mossy Meadow ink. That's what we used, a lot of Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow was my favorite friend this time around. We did a lot with this one. So, okay. So we're going to wrap it up. I just really wanted to show how much work we did this week, how much fun it was, and go Paper Pumpkin. I can't wait for our Paper Pumpkin for October. It's already out. Go to the website. You'll be able to see right over here. Let me see. Okay. The newsletter, sign up for the newsletter at lori'scraftingjourney.com. I'm rushing a little bit because I'm running behind. lori'scraftingjourney.com. Right there, you can sign up for my newsletter and you can see what the new paper pump right on the homepage, the new paper pumpkin for October. It's coming. And then a lot of fun stuff happening in October. Like on October 7th, we're having our Make a Card Day, virtual, national. This is done by Stampin' Up. They're going to have everybody national and some international people, I believe, is going to be on there. We're going to all come together and create card projects together online on that October 7th. And I think October 7th is a Saturday. But anyway, I have all the information on my homepage on my website. Just scroll right down. You can register. You have to register so they know where to send the link for you to join virtually. That's going to be outstanding. And underneath, I have the materials you need to order. And I also have the measurements that they're going to be using. Okay, so that's wow, exciting for October. And then I'll be away a couple of days for our holiday Christmas retreat where we're going to be coming back with so many beautiful Christmas cards. I cannot wait. Okay, and then let's see, the final thing I want to tell you, if you need to contact me, just go to lori'scraftingjourney.com. Go up to hit contact and send me a note. I will get back with you right away. I do work now. I do a 9 to 5, but the message comes directly to my email so that I can call you back, email you back, text you back, any way you want me to reach out to you to answer your question. And then finally, next month, we're going to be having our own Friday night club night, virtual night, where we all come together and create cards. We're going to have a ball. We're going to have a little music. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to have some amazing projects that we'll be working on Friday nights. So you don't have to be alone on Friday nights. Come on, let's craft together. Let's learn together. Let's have a good old time. So with that being said, thank you for joining me today. I will see you 6-ish. This is Happy Friday on Monday morning. I'm going to get ready for a whole new thing that we're going to be doing next week, and it's going to be fun. Everything is coming in, and I am ready for another week of projects. Closing out live stream number 34, and we are on our way. Thank you for coming along. lori'scraftingjourney.com. I appreciate you growing with me. This is amazing. All my bloopers and everything. Love you much. Have a great weekend. Oh, and don't forget, put a smile on somebody's face today. Make somebody smile today. I don't know. It could be a stranger. It could be somebody you see and don't talk too much. But put a smile on somebody's face today. Give them a beautiful, sincere compliment. Love on somebody and somebody's going to love on you. It's coming back. It's coming tenfold. You do that, it'll come back. All right. Bye-bye. You have a wonderful, 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 wonderful first weekend of fall, autumn. See ya.